2024 tax refunds. Is your tax refund on hold because you claim credits that you were not entitled to? Well, make sure you stay tuned because we have all of the details. New warning from the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another IRS update. Let's go ahead and get started. The IRS is warning taxpayers that they may be scam victims if they file for big tax refunds with misleading advice to claim credits that you were not entitled to. For instance, the fuel tax credit, sick and family leave credit, household employment taxes. The Internal Revenue Service issued a consumer alert. Ongoing concerns about a series of tax scams and inaccurate social media advice that led thousands of taxpayers to file inflated tax refund claims during the 2024 tax season. The IRS warned taxpayers not to fall for these scams. If you have not filed your taxes yet, do not fall for these scams centered around the fuel tax credit, the sick and family leave credit, and household employment taxes. The IRS claims that they have seen thousands of dubious claims that appear to claim credits for which taxpayers are not eligible for, leading to refunds being delayed and the need for taxpayers to show they have legitimate documentation to support these particular claims. The IRS has identified three common themes that continue to pop up among those bad refund claims. They involve legitimate tax provisions, but they are limited to very specialized situations. The vast majority of the related claims coming in do not qualify. Let's begin with the fuel tax credit. This specialized credit is designed for off-highway business and farming use. Taxpayers need a business purpose and a qualifying business activity such as running a farm or purchasing aviation gasoline to be eligible for the credit. Most taxpayers do not qualify for this particular credit. Next, we have credits for sick and family leave. This specialized credit is available for self-employed individuals for 2020 and 2021 during the pandemic. The credit is not available for 2023 tax returns. The IRS is seeing repeated instances where taxpayers are incorrectly using Form 7202 credits for sick leave and family leave for certain self-employed individuals to incorrectly claim a credit based on income earned as an employee and not as a self-employed individual. Finally, we have household employment taxes. Some taxpayers invent fictional household employees and then file Schedule H Form 1040 household employment taxes to claim a refund based on false sick and family medical leave wages they never paid. Given the questionable nature of many of these claims, the IRS has frozen many tax refunds for taxpayers. Taxpayers whose refunds have been frozen will generally receive one of several letters from the IRS asking for additional information. Those who have claimed these credits that they may not be eligible for, initially taxpayers may receive a letter asking you to verify your identity. In these situations, if you file the return in question, you should review whether the tax return is accurate. For example, did you actually qualify for one of the three credits listed? Or if you use a tax preparer, make sure to check to see if the tax preparer actually sign your tax return. When tax preparers do not sign a tax return, it is a red flag that the taxpayer is being misleading. Taxpayers who improperly claim these credits do not need to visit a tax center to verify your identity. However, you may use the IRS.gov tool. It states you should file an amended return if it applies. To determine if you should amend your tax return, make sure to consult with your tax preparer. A number of taxpayers who initially receive correspondence asking them to verify their identity may be receiving additional letters seeking additional documentation to show that you actually qualify for the credits you claim. Taxpayers who verify their identity in person may receive these letters. For those who haven't verified their identity yet, the IRS states that you will receive one of these particular letters for additional documentation, and you should follow the advice on the letter. One of those letters is IRS Notice 3176C, and this letter means that potentially frivolous tax returns, which includes incorrect claims for fuel tax credit, sick leave, family leave credits, and household employment taxes. So if you receive that particular letter, you know now what that letter is about. Legitimate taxpayers qualifying for these credits can submit documentation showing they actually qualify for the credit, but people who don't qualify for these credits, you risk facing a penalty of up to $5,000 per return for filing a frivolous claim. Taxpayers submitting inaccurate claims also face the risk of an audit. Those who knowingly file a false tax return also face potential criminal prosecution. To avoid penalties and potential follow-up action by the IRS, taxpayers who inaccurately file these particular claims, you need to promptly submit an accurate tax return without the claims according to the IRS. Finally, the IRS notated that the entire tax refund amount will be frozen on tax returns with these bad claims. Taxpayers will not receive any portion of their tax refund, it states, even if they also claim legitimate credits. So if you are in this particular situation, make sure to consult with your tax preparer to see if you need to file a new tax return without these credits, or if you need to file an amended tax return. Please share your comments with us below, and don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more breaking IRS news, tax refund updates, and I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye.